Should we do yeah, we gotta do a cheers. We gotta do the cheers.
Number 2, boys.
To professionalism.
What's up, nerds? I'm Greg.
I'm John.
I'm Kyle.
And I'm Donald.
And we got Chris and the Pringler with us from Nerd Underground. And we're also from Nerd Underground. And this is our second episode of our podcast. And we're going to start talking about shit now.
Yeah.
All right.
Stuff and things.
The new Avengers trailer came out.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it actually finally shows some story.
Yes.
Finally, because it's usually the same crap we've been seeing every trailer with like another second of the same shit.
Yeah.
But we got story, and we can see more of the Scarlet Witch doing her thing, and the more of we don't really see Quicksilver, but he's there.
You see him punch Captain America.
Yeah, you see him. Yeah, you see that, and then the very last second you get a clip of the Vision, which is awesome. But
view into his eyes.
I'm super excited about this.
Yes.
And what was your favorite part about the trailer, Kyle?
Everything. If I had to pick one though, I don't know. I like the action scenes with Captain America. Since I don't know, they just look really well done for, especially him not having powers. So.
When does he not have? What do you mean? When does he not have powers? He doesn't lose his powers in the
Captain America. He doesn't have powers really.
He has a serum.
Well, he has a serum. He's more normal than everybody.
He's super strength and super speed.
Come on, you know what I mean.
He's
Super Boy Scout, don't forget that.
Yeah, Super Boy Scout.
Yes.
I don't know. I thought the scenes looked really well done. So
It does look pretty nice.
Those were my favorite. I do like though that the trailer showed they're keeping some humor, even though it's gonna be a darker movie.
Yeah,
it showed a little bit of humor.
Yeah, I think it's important for them to include humor in all these Marvel movies because that's definitely incorporated in the comic books.
Yeah, it's gotta be humorous, or it's not the same. I mean, it's not like they really follow the comic books anyway too much, but I mean, it's close enough.
It's kind of like Marvel's cinematic trademark a little.
Yeah,
they got to,
a little
it's
bit
their
of
own
funny
universe.
stuff.
but all right, so we get a picture of the Vision finally. How do you guys feel about Paul Bettany playing the Vision?
I love it.
I think it's perfect. Yeah.
What do you think about it, Chris?
I love it. I love Paul Bettany. He was, they're going away from the comics, which is fine. It's the cinematic universe, but they can do what they want. We trust.
Yes.
Pretty much.
But but I love that he was Jarvis, and now Ultron's gonna hopefully they're gonna stick to Ultron creating him.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be Jarvis with as the Vision, and it's gonna be he's gonna have all sorts of internal conflicts, like who do I fight? What do I do?
I'm gonna need somebody to break down the Vision for me. I don't exactly know much about him other than he looks pretty badass. But like, is he bad? Is he good?
No, he's good. He was created by Ant-Man originally.
Okay.
Hank Pym. That's why they swapped it to Iron Man and created him in the movie.
Okay.
It kind of fits a little better for the cinematic universe, I guess, because Iron Man was there from the start. So it kind of makes sense that, especially him involving technology and his abilities and all that. But from the comics, Vision, I don't know too much about him, but I know he was a spawn of Ultron, pretty much. But he was created by Hank Pym, and he's like a advanced AI that becomes self-aware.
So is he like? What is he? Is he?
He's not
a human,
no,
or
no,
is
no,
he,
no,
what
no.
is he?
He's like a bioorganic,
okay,
really advanced
being.
Yeah. Like
okay.
Synthetic.
I wasn't really sure exactly what he was. All I had a feeling of is that he was Jarvis.
Yeah.
That's
I don't think he was Jarvis in the comics. I don't think he was. I'm not 100% sure on that, but
because in the comic books that I read, Jarvis is actually like a butler.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't think the Vision. I wasn't really too sure who he was.
Did one of you guys want to say something? I heard.
Yeah. The Vision, I think he has like his memories implanted or something with some hero. I forget, like Ultra
Wonder Man or whatever.
Something. So he thinks he's this other guy. He doesn't realize that he's a cyborg or whatever, and he's like kind of like a sleeper agent type thing, I think.
Okay.
And yeah, I like that. they had Iron Man make Ultron, not Hank Pym, just because once you start doing that, I think you're getting too many guys in the movie, right? Like, we got the Ant-Man movie coming out.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was just a good decision, because then you get into, like, the Spider-Man 3 territory, where there's just way too much shit going on, and nobody cares.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I like it too. I'm excited though. I like Paul Bettany because Knight's Tale was like my favorite movie, and,
That was awesome.
and he's great in that movie. So
Did anyone see the guy splice the Spider-Man trailer together with the Avengers trailer?
IGN did that. Yeah. They
That was
put
pretty cool.
they put Spider-Man in the Avengers so you can get an idea of what it's gonna be like when he finally joins, which is nice. But I'm excited for the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, of
absolutely.
course. That comes out
May.
May
okay,
1st,
so 2
so
months.
basically-
2 months, man. Or 2.5. Whatever. We're close enough.
Real close.
It's coming.
It's almost here, and I'm excited. I'm kind of worried though because I feel like it might not be as good as because you see the first one and you're just like ecstatic because you got all these superheroes that you've been watching thrown together, and now we know that. So now it's just them continuing just to fight a bunch of fucking robots. Like,
Well, the first time was them. Sorry, go.
I was just gonna say, I think it's gonna be good because we're aware that Marvel has a bigger idea.
Yeah, plan.
Like, a bigger grandmaster scheme that they're going to do with these movies. So this is only setting the scale for a huge massive event. Like, obviously we all know after seeing Guardians of the Galaxy, Thanos, like, that's a big deal. So it's just it's building up until this grand humongous fight with Thanos. Like, it's just setting the tone, and I think I still think it's gonna be fantastic.
I'm curious to see how much they can fill in with Thanos, and then they have the whole Civil War shit coming on. They have so much stuff that they plan to do, which are huge events, and like, how are they gonna like do that within like the schedule that they have? That's what I'm curious to see, because like, you can't just make Thanos real short and then just start doing the Civil War series, like, because the Civil War's coming.
Thanos is after, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is
Thanos
it?
is set after Civil War.
They're doing the Civil War first.
Yeah,
they're not
Civil
even doing
War, I
Thanos
think
yet.
it's
Thanos
two
is the
movies,
very
right?
last thing.
Yeah, right now.
Okay, so
Except in humans.
because before they announced the Civil War, we all knew Thanos was coming. So then I just assumed for some reason that Civil War was gonna like, I don't know. So that makes sense. So
Civil War is coming out before.
So Thanos would be after all those other movies that are coming out.
Yeah,
Yes,
Thanos
yes.
is going to be a two-parter.
Okay.
Can I tell you, I do have a concern about Age of Ultron.
Yeah. Why?
Okay, here's what I'm worried about. They are at the point where some of these old guys, I say old, but they're not that old, Captain America, Iron Man, they're getting to the, does Robert Downey Jr.'s done, like, what, 3 Iron Man movies, an Avengers movie. These guys don't want to be playing these characters forever, and Whedon is famous for killing people off. So I'm a little worried that somebody's going to get killed off in Age of Ultron.
It's
like,
possible.
And not just like Coulson.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
I'm
actually,
worried. The two main I'm worried about are Captain America and Hawkeye. Those are the two ones that I think.
I think Hawkeye has a good chance.
Yeah, Hawkeye's a good.
but then
Are we gonna miss Hawkeye though?
What's up?
Are we gonna miss Hawkeye really? Do we care?
I'm not gonna miss him that greatly, but I think they could have done a better job with his character.
Yeah.
To a point, I could have missed him.
I love the actor, but honestly, I if he dies, I'm not really gonna care. I mean,
Yeah, I'm not the most.
I think it makes
invested
it
in
more
him.
exciting also when they kill off characters.
Yeah.
and they
Yeah.
you know.
I think they have a really good opportunity to use his character for something that will make him memorable, maybe.
yeah, because he just shoots arrows accurate. That's pretty much it. I mean, like you have guys that have superpowers and can do all these crazy things, and then you got a guy who shoots a bow and arrow.
With Black Widow.
Let's not even start with Black Widow. I don't even care about Black Widow. I
like her in the movies. I like to look at that.
That's why I like
it's
her.
really very visual stimulating.
She's just fine. That's why I watch
Just
it.
leave
but, like,
ScarJo in there. Leave ScarJo in there.
you gotta leave her for
yeah.
that reason. Yeah.
Now, in your thing saying Whedon is known for killing off people, isn't after Avengers 2, I think Whedon's done. I don't think he's writing them anymore, right? Or
I have no
directing.
idea.
He'll be producing.
Yeah, I don't
probably.
think he's actually directing them anymore, so
So maybe he'll kill someone off before he goes.
maybe not. Or
Maybe
maybe
not.
no one's going to die.
Yeah, But then again, he made.
I hope nobody
respect
dies.
The comics. So.
What?
That's my hope. Is I hope nobody dies, and Captain America retires, Hawkeye retires, whatever.
It's not gonna.
But
it's not
honestly,
gonna happen.
though, I think they're not really tired of playing their characters because every time I see interviews with, especially Robert Downey Jr., he's always like, I thought maybe I would want to retire when I hit like 50, but they keep showing me the new scripts and I keep getting excited over and over again. And he already has a deal to appear in Spider-Man's first film.
Nice.
So.
If you see anything that Robert Downey Jr. posts, like he literally says that he's Iron Man. Like, he lives his life based off of the fact that he's Tony Stark. Like I don't think he's going anywhere until he gets too old where he's all wrinkly and shit. But like for the most part, I think he's fine being where he's at.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, we're all excited. But let's go on to the next thing. All right, let's talk about Power Rangers fan film. Greatest thing I've seen in a long time.
Yeah,
I came.
I love that.
Yeah,
You did what?
I came.
Where?
Everywhere.
Okay. I'm hoping that's not just because James Vanderbeek was in it.
No, it was because Ken Sackhoff was in it.
Because everyone was in it. It was the Power Rangers. That was my childhood, and now they're awesome. It's like how Harry Potter, grew up. It got more and more mature. Except this just skipped that shit. It just went from straight childish to badass.
Yeah.
Really quick, and I'm okay with that. So,
I'm okay with that. I love that. But I did hear a little bit about how like Power Rangers is geared towards kids, and there was some problems with some people viewing it as it's going too mature, and it's still directed towards kids, and there's a little bit of a controversy there.
Yeah.
Well, so that might say don't view it.
Yeah, pretty much.
I
But
mean,
what happened was they actually had him take the video down, and it was down for like a day or something. But it's already back up. Like they're fine with it now. But I thought it was awesome, and it just made me like really want them to come out with a feature-length film of like badass Power Rangers.
I swear I saw on one of those fun websites where they were trying to get funding to do a live-action, mature version of the Power Rangers.
They are.
You remember?
They are. It's a completely separate project.
Okay, I thought it might have been the same
That's going to come out
thing.
eventually. No, this guy, he did it because he just wanted to do it. I watched an interview. He
Yeah,
said he doesn't even like Power Rangers. He just wanted to do it. He said even though it was received well, he would never want to make a film out of that.
See,
he
the,
had a big budget.
see the guy.
I have a confession.
Yeah. Okay.
I have a confession. Okay. The original Power Rangers TV show, when it came out, I think I was like in, junior high or something like that. I hated it. I was so mad at it. It was so cheesy, so cartoon, so like, it was like a ripoff of Voltron. And that just angered me even more. So, I've never really been a fan. It's just be like, okay, well, there's a place for, I'm going to watch this until something cool comes on. But after seeing that trailer, I would watch a 3-hour-long movie based on that trailer with James Vanderbeek.
Yeah.
I agree 100%.
So awesome.
I thought it was like fantastic.
Yeah.
I when I started watching it, I had no idea that James Vanderbeek was going to be in it, and then he just started like popping up, and he was like the main guy in it, and I was just like so happy because I don't know why I like him, but I like James Vanderbeek.
It set up a darker, grittier universe, and it reminded me kind of some scenes of like Fifth Element or something like that kind of style.
Yeah.
I liked well, what I was gonna say is the dude who did it. The dude who wrote it, James Vanderbeek co-wrote it with, I forget the other guy's name, but he has like long hair and like wears eye makeup and crap. But like
the director.
Well, he was the writer.
That guy.
The other dude was the director, the one I think you watched the interview of. But
okay.
This guy, he like wrote The Gray with Liam Neeson and a bunch of other big popular movies. But that's what he does. Like if you go to his YouTube, he makes a bunch of films like this of like his fan fiction stuff. And, but I heard they're actually like you said, they actually are making a film on it. A new Power Rangers film, right? That's what you were talking about.
Yeah, they're rebooting the franchise for actual, like a Hollywood funded one.
Yeah.
But they're also there's another one initially that we saw. It was like a indie project.
Yeah.
Like a Kickstarter funded Power Rangers movie fan film. That's supposed to be a more mature one, but it wasn't that one. That one like came out of nowhere.
There's no correlation between the two.
Yeah, the one I have one that's attached to my IMDb page. It says Power Rangers, and I figure that's what you're talking about, but I don't know if it is or not.
I'm not sure.
If they did come out with a Power Ranger movie, based on the short film. Would it be more in depth? Would you like to see it more in depth on, like, because they were waxing off these Power Rangers?
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
would it be more in
Oh,
depth
yeah.
on how that came into play?
Oh,
or would
absolutely,
it be,
yeah, because they were all the original characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no other way, right?
You want to say something? Chris?
Although they did kind of, in that, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the short film, they killed off most of the Power Rangers.
They
Yeah.
they killed them pretty much all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Tommy was okay. Tommy was cool.
Yeah, Tommy was cool.
It was.
No, I wasn't expecting the Pink Ranger to be freaking, what's her name again? What's the bad?
Rita.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 Oh.
It was pretty cool. I liked it.
Uh,
Very unique.
Yeah, and I wasn't a fan of Power Rangers. Like, I must have just missed that growing up.
Yeah.
So they definitely made me a fan of Power Rangers
Yeah,
just
yeah.
watching this short.
Yeah, that's
You
a
think,
good one.
Okay, real quick. I think we got Polo in here now. Hello.
Is she in?
Marco,
Marco Polo?
Hey.
It's unmuted now. There we go. Can you
There
hear me?
it is.
Hey,
Hey.
British!
So
All right.
we're talking about the Power Rangers short
the
film.
Short film.
Yeah, quick. Did you tell us your thoughts on the Power Rangers film?
I have not seen the Power Rangers film,
Oh.
Alright. It's all good then. It's
so I don't have any strong opinions right yet.
Do you have any strong opinions on the Avengers trailer?
There you go.
We just talked about that.
I do have strong opinions about the Avengers trailer.
Alright.
All right. How do you? What do you got to say? Get your thoughts out. Throw it out.
Mostly that I'm very excited about the Vision,
Yeah.
because reading the old Avengers comics, he was always the best thing about them, apart from Scarlet Witch.
Mhm.
So I'm very excited to see him in the trailer, and
Yeah.
looking pretty good as well.
That's
Yeah.
right. I completely forgot about the whole Vision Scarlet Witch thing. That they're like a couple.
Yeah,
I
that's
completely
gonna be
forgot.
interesting.
Yeah, I didn't. I wonder if they're gonna implement that in the movie because I
I'm
completely
sure
forgot.
they will at some point.
At least some
She looks
part of
pretty
it.
young.
Yeah, she does look pretty young in the movies.
I
bro.
love Elizabeth Olsen.
maybe just a wink and a smile.
What?
Yeah, that would be enough.
Yeah.
Maybe just a wink and a smile. That'll be it.
I love Elizabeth Olsen though. I forgot that she's playing the
Yeah,
part.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, that is gonna be nice.
Fantastic.
All right. Well, now that Polo's here, we got more commentary on things. Let's go into the next. Let's talk about Game of Thrones. Okay, new stuff has been released for Game of Thrones. We have the new poster. Have y'all seen the poster?
I actually haven't seen it.
There's a poster that got sent out, and it has Tyrion on the boat, looking up at the sky with the dragon in the sky,
Oh, alright, I saw that. Yeah.
showing that finally there's going to be
Foreshadowing.
finally showing that them finally coming face to face, which might or might not happen based off of the books, because they might do the whole season, and maybe till the end, till the part where. All right, spoiler alert. I'm sorry, Kyle. I'm just gonna go with it. Okay, Tyrion.
Whatever.
No, I
Tyrion
didn't.
doesn't go to Khaleesi right away. Okay, you know.
No, yeah, we discussed that
That's
last
good.
Yeah,
time.
but do you know the dude? I forget his name. The guy who Khaleesi told to go away.
Jorman or whatever?
Her like bodyguard forever, right?
Bodyguard
yeah.
dude.
Oh,
that
yeah.
She said to go away.
He meets him, right?
Tyrion meets this guy.
Okay.
And this guy uses Tyrion to get back into Khaleesi's good graces. So they might show the entire season until the end based off their whole meeting, and they might not even show Tyrion and Khaleesi yet. But that's what happens is... Well,
It'll be the last episode. The dragon will fly by.
yeah, it's gonna be something at the
Yeah.
end. We're gonna have to wait. But they also there's all these clips that came out. A short clip of Brienne and Podrick talking, just talking, just to show some clips. And there's also Jon Snow and Mance.
Yeah, I saw that one.
They're just talking
Yeah, I did
to.
see
There's
that.
nothing really that it shows from it, but you just got that, and then you also got the video of the weapons being made that shows the actors and actresses playing the sand snakes that are coming from
Sand
Dorne.
snakes. And they all look pretty bad.
They look pretty awesome if you've seen it. Especially that video showing all the weapons being
Oh,
handmade.
that's awesome. I love the weapons.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
The
And,
detail that goes into these people's costumes for Game of Thrones is really amazing.
Yeah.
yeah,
Pretty intricate.
they're pretty spot on with
Yeah.
everything that they do.
Her thing. I didn't chime in. I wasn't saying anything.
But All right, so the season comes on next month. All right. Do you think anything is gonna happen different because the show is changing after this season from the books? The books run out. There's no more content to go from, so they're winging it. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think they might do anything with Lady Stoneheart, or they might change it into like the Mountain being like the Lady Stoneheart type? Because they're bringing back the Mountain. Remember, he's dead, and then it showed the scene where like they're gonna bring him back to life.
Yeah.
So, do you think that might happen? Like, what do you think you're gonna see this season? Anyone?
I don't know. Anybody else?
Yeah, this guy's so unpredictable. I have no clue what he's gonna do.
Any one of our nugs up there and on the
I
hangout?
predict. You heard it here first. I predict we will see death and nakedness next season.
Oh! I had no idea.
Damn, man. Blew my mind.
That's a safe bet.
What's that?
I just said that's a safe bet.
Yeah, it pretty much is. Especially because they paid. How much money did they pay so they can do Cersei's nude scene?
Yeah, they built a church.
They built. Yeah, I think I don't know if they couldn't get the church that they wanted,
So
because
they built the whole church.
I'm pretty sure they built a church and they had to like close off like sections of like everything to not let people in. They paid like I think like $100,000 or $200,000 just
They
for
built
the
the
scene,
church just to see Cersei naked.
just to get her
The
naked.
Church of Boots.
But I don't know. I'm super excited for this
Oh,
season. I'm just
yeah,
like,
Of course.
it's
Always.
just that Sansa was talking about how they're gonna do something crazier than the Red Death or the Red Wedding, which is like I don't know what the hell they can do, you know.
I have no idea.
But people are probably gonna die.
Yeah, every clip I
Well,
see.
that's a given.
Main characters are probably gonna die.
Oh man,
That's what I'm thinking.
as long as
Yeah.
one Stark is alive.
There's always gotta be
good.
at least one left, which will probably be Arya. She'll be alive forever.
Yeah,
She ain't
that's
going
good.
nowhere.
She's like my favorite.
You
I
can't-
like Jon Stark a lot. Too.
Jon
Or
Snow.
Jon Snow.
Yeah.
Jon Snow. He might as well be a
You know
Stark. though.
nothing.
Yeah, you know. Get out of here.
You know nothing.
No, Jon Snow. Yeah, he's one of my
Yeah.
favorite characters.
Yeah, same.
It should be pretty exciting. But it also comes out. This first episode of the new season 5, comes out like day or 2 days after Mortal Kombat X.
And
Which-
like a day before Daredevil or something.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be at MetroCon or MegaCon anyway, so I'm not gonna be able to see it. But a lot of stuff has been released lately for Mortal Kombat X. A lot of characters have been revealed, and the story trailer was out, and there's so many things that are speculated now. And just if you've seen the story trailer, you saw how many characters they released. They released
Like a lot.
yeah, they got Jax's daughter who's coming in, and they got who were the other people they released? Kenshi. That was after. Kenshi came out after. Kenshi has been released
Is he
now.
official?
He came out for the mobile version.
Right. Okay.
So
it might be in the.
And he's one of the main characters in the comic books that are coming out for the prelude to the
His
game.
son's in it.
Son, yeah,
Sakura.
he was released for it too. There's a son's in it.
Trained by
Jax.
Scorpion.
Yeah, Jax's daughter's in it.
The descendant of Kung Lao.
Yeah, Kung Lao's
Kung
descendant.
Jin, the guy at the bow.
Baraka's people were there. It didn't show Baraka,
Yeah,
but it showed
the
Baraka.
cartoons.
Yeah, they were there. So Baraka, and according to IMDb, Baraka's going to be in it.
It showed Sindel. But
Yeah.
I don't know if she's gonna be in the game though.
They also showed Melina.
She's gonna be in the game.
She's obviously
yeah,
going to be
she's
in the
in it.
game. And I think they showed somebody else in
No,
it too.
has Katana been announced?
Rain. They showed Rain.
Yeah, Rain was as a small
Katana, I
part.
believe, is in it
Katana's
as well.
announced, right?
Rain's
Yeah,
in the comic.
Katana was announced a while ago.
So I was gonna say, I was like, if Sindel's in it, you gotta have Katana.
Yeah,
However, Jade
Johnny
is confirmed dead
Yeah, Jade is not going to be in this.
because they showed Katana's moveset video,
Yeah.
and one of them is called Mournful, and she
Yeah.
has all of Jade's weapons.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
so go ahead.
I was gonna say it seems like Cassie.
Cassie Cage.
Yeah, Cassie Cage is taking on a lot of Johnny Cage's moves.
Yeah, he.
But Johnny Cage is supposed to be in this as well.
Yeah, they just announced.
So,
it.
yeah, is there gonna be is it necessary? Do you feel like it's necessary?
That's what
I don't know.
I don't know how I feel about that because they got Cassie Cage is definitely a complete combination of Sonya Blade and Johnny Cage.
For sure.
She has both their moves, and then you're gonna bring Johnny Cage in, okay? And then you're gonna have his moves that are gonna be the same, like similar to his daughter.
They
And then
must
you
have
also
changed
have
them.
Kung Lao and his descendant, and then you also got Jax and Jax's
Right.
daughter.
Yeah.
Well, Kung Lao's alright. Kung Lao's hand to hand and his hat. His descendant's bow and arrow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So,
but I thought Kenshi's son was bow and arrow.
no,
What's he do?
He's
Sword
got
and whip
scorpion.
or something.
No, he's like a cybernetic scorpion.
Okay.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like an advanced ninja with technology.
So like Sector and Cyrax. Have
But
they
he's
been?
not a cyber.
Neither of them have been confirmed. I think
Sec-
Cyrax was on the IMDb page as a character, but they removed him.
No, I actually heard about Sector. I heard that he like usurped the lead of the Sub-Zero's group.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta
That would
read
be
the
awesome.
second and third comic to like catch up on what's happening because I haven't. but I
Raiden's in
haven't
the
read it.
comic. They show him.
He's definitely gonna be in the game.
Yeah.
He's gotta be. All right. Well, the game comes out in April. Okay.
Goro is also in there,
He's DLC.
and he got all of his arms cut off.
What?
When did that happen?
So he's got cyber arms.
So that's what people are thinking. He's gonna have cyber arms.
So he's gonna be like Jax with 4 arms. We're done.
That's
why they don't have Jax.
They got so many combinations of people that are gonna have the same type of things. That's kind of like I don't like that really.
Maybe the variations that they're giving each character will be able to separate them.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because there's gonna
Hopefully.
be three ways to play each character.
Yeah.
So hopefully that makes a difference.
Does
but
Cassie get the kiss of death? Is she doing that?
I haven't read that or seen anything.
Yeah, I don't
on
know,
that.
but I wish because I like that movie.
Yeah. That's what about you guys over here? What do you, any of you guys got any?
I got a question. Has anybody heard anything about Liu Kang? Because I could do some cheap stuff with him back in the day.
I haven't heard anything about him.
Yeah.
I hope they put him in though. I want him to be
Oh, that stupid kick that just goes back
in.
and
Yeah,
forth.
the freaking bicycle.
The bicycle kick.
People hated me when I did that.
He's one of the originals, man. You
They
gotta have him.
haven't said nothing on Liu Kang. All I've been doing is following this game and every character
Yeah.
being released, and they have not said a word on Liu Kang.
I really want him in, man.
They haven't. He's in every game.
At least do the
Yeah.
zombie version.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll be like the last announcement.
He's gonna be that last person they finally announced. Everybody's probably like waiting, like, oh my god, is
I
he
feel
coming?
like he was the definitive Mortal Kombat character.
He
was.
is.
He definitely was.
He's the main character.
Mm.
But that's they gotta have him somewhat in there.
Yeah,
but if you
He's the
get
Ryu of Mortal Kombat.
yeah, if when the game comes out from the characters that are released, oh no, how about the characters that haven't been released? What character do you hope is gonna come?
Have everyone?
Yeah.
Let me think here.
Anyone have a favorite
That
character?
hasn't been
Oh,
released.
I
Yeah,
do.
or has been already. Who are you gonna play, or you wish you could play? I'm gonna go ahead and say Noob Saibot, obviously, 'cause that's my favorite character. But like I said before, Sub-Zero seems to be back, the original Sub-Zero, and Noob Saibot is the dead version of the original Sub-Zero. So if he's alive, they're probably not gonna have him. So it looks like I'm playing Reptile.
It's like, what if he dies in the story though?
Then it looks like Noob Saibot's DLC.
Possibly.
No, I say Sector.
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 In Mortal Kombat trilogy, I wrecked with Sector.
Yeah. That's a pretty good character. I like
Love
Sector.
Sector. The rockets.
Yeah, that's
Sector's
bad.
nasty.
Yeah, he's pretty
I'd have
good.
to go with Smoke.
Smoke's pretty nice too.
Definitely want Smoke in there.
I thought I'm pretty sure they said something on Smoke
Did they?
a while back when I was writing about it. There was a picture of Ermac, and then there was a picture of Smoke.
Right.
I think that's what I saw back then. It was Ermac and somebody. It might be. I'm not sure, but I don't know. What about you? Who's your favorite?
I would like to see a way for them to incorporate, what is it, Quan Chi or
Yeah, he's in it.
yeah, him to be able to bring Liu Kang back into life because he absorbed the souls.
Yeah, that's right.
of other people. So for him to incorporate a way for him to bring back Liu Kang into the game, I think would be really cool. I would like to see that.
That would be nice too. Yeah. What about you guys? What about Chris? Chris, you know you play Mortal Kombat. Who's your favorite?
Oh, Liu Kang, dude. Liu Kang.
Yeah.
I mean, if I couldn't go Liu Kang, Sub-Zero. See, my thing was that I was the original Street Fighter 2 guy. So when I got my hands on Mortal Kombat, it was a completely different rhythm and flow. And so I just got I did all the cheap moves.
Yeah.
So Sub-Zero, you fought me as Sub-Zero, you would just wasn't the whole time, and I'd actually never really damaged you.
Yeah. Hey, what about you?
And you just beat.
Who's your favorite
I would
character?
frustrate my opponents to death.
It's like I don't even know how to say that kids, so I haven't remembered any of the names. Like you're speaking a different language right now.
All right.
So.
I'm sorry. One second.
Yeah,
1 second.
Laura, I can't hear you.
Cole, do you have headphones or anything? It's coming. It's echoing everything.
Oh, is it? Here, I'll turn it down and see if that works.
Yeah.
already
Sorry,
better.
because it's like going really heavy.
It's already better. Okay.
Well, all right. So
Sorry,
what you said,
Laura.
Yeah, Laura, go
What are you
ahead.
saying? You're good. Polo.
You're good, Laura. Go ahead.
You hear that?
Is it good?
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
Yeah, I
ahead.
think so.
I haven't played it since I was a kid, and I don't remember any of the names. So it's like you're saying, speaking a completely different language.
Okay. What about you, Cole?
Is Lizard still a guy?
Reptile?
I haven't played a Mortal Kombat since like the PS2 or something.
Okay.
But I played the shit out of the originals, but
Yeah, Reptile's still in it, so you can be Lizard Boy if you want.
yeah, Lizard, yeah, you said the wrong guy. God.
Well, you can go ahead and be Lizard
when
Boy.
it comes to fighting games, I mostly play Soul Calibur.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, that's not
Solid.
getting anywhere off the ground until they decide the matter of Ivy's boobs, which is actually a legitimate reason while development is halted on that game.
I don't know anything about Soul Calibur,
Yeah,
but
it's a good game.
all right, let's go on to the next thing. PS4 bringing out virtual reality, Project Morpheus for the Sony's bringing out Project Morpheus for the PS4. It's virtual reality that you can put on your face for all the PS4 games, and you're pretty much inside the game.
Oh, it's going out for all the games that are already out?
Yeah,
Oh,
you're gonna be. It's like adding like a controller into your game.
that's crazy.
So you're pretty much going virtual with like you can put in Battlefield and you're in the war.
That's insane.
That's pretty dope.
That is crazy.
I haven't seen anything showing what it looks like through your vision.
I don't think you can though.
Yeah.
No,
That's why they always bring it to conventions.
Yeah.
They don't have a way to show it.
Because what they actually do is when they do show it, like when they do Oculus Rift and stuff, they have it set to a external screen so you can see what they see. It just looks like this.
Yeah.
You know, it looks like what you would see. It's just like eyes.
Yeah.
But I feel like once you put it on, it's a different.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
you
Yeah.
can tell it is because just watching the videos, like I've seen the Oculus Rift ones of them doing, say, a roller coaster, and they'll be riding the roller coaster. From you looking at it, you don't get that feeling like you're gonna fall, but you could clearly see the person who has the headset on, like they feel like they're about to fall when they go down and drop.
Yeah. I just feel like it'd be so crazy to just get.
It's so awesome.
I've been wanting virtual reality like since I was a kid. Like that's what everybody's been waiting for, and they've come out with people trying to make it happen. But like when you have Sony coming out with it, that's like that's a company that you're like, okay, this might actually work.
Invest some
Big
big
deal.
bucks in it, big bucks.
And then I might like just never leave my house ever again.
Yeah.
Like I can
Maybe.
do they have The Sims on PS4?
I don't think so. But I think The Sims 4 actually did terrible, so I'm not even worried about it.
Let's just say this, okay? I got virtual reality.
Yeah.
I'm playing The Sims, looking out of my Sims' eyes. I get a wife.
Is Sims first person?
I know where you're going. I'm going to stop you right there. Because that already exists. Stop it.
I can do whatever I want in this world and never have to leave my house ever again. I can get the best job I've ever wanted in The Sims, and I could just be happily ever after.
Is virtual reality going online? That would be nice.
It's supposed to be for everything.
Dude,
So you can
MMO
virtual reality.
Destiny,
insane.
Sword Art
virtual reality.
Online is going to happen, and we're all screwed. Because
It's-
we're all going to be in that game.
Have you got? Who's seen Sword Art Online? Just you two? Have any of you guys seen
Any
it?
of you guys seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Sword Art
We're
Online,
not the only anime nerds.
an anime where it's a virtual reality and then you're stuck in it.
If you die in the game, you die in real life.
I mean, you can't leave the game or you die. Blah
Yeah.
blah blah.
There's a whole bunch of stuff. That's going to happen. It's going to happen. We're screwed. Because we're gonna be the first in line for that.
Yeah.
But that would
done.
suck because.
But we would survive because we play WoW for
We'd
like
survive.
8
I'd like to
years.
think I would survive. I'd probably sit in the town and open an inn or something. I'd be that asshole.
Think about this, okay?
It's alright, dude. I'll tank you heal. We got this.
This comes out, okay, Sword Art Online. We're stuck in the game, and all the nerds are stuck in there and they die. We all die. This world's gonna become that movie Idiocracy, or everybody's stupid.
Yeah.
Because we're all dead.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
There's
It's
nothing
just
but
gonna be
pros left.
terrible. That would be.
If you had to pick one game, virtual reality experience, for your first one,
My first.
your first VR experience.
Let's start with one. Let's start with.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's waving his arms. He's got it. Let's
He's
go.
got it.
Hey, pick me! Pick me!
Go
Okay,
ahead.
this is the easiest answer in the world for me.
Mm.
I want virtual reality where I can sit in a chair and put my goggles on, put my headphones on, and I'm flying an X-Wing Starfighter or the Millennium Falcon in Star Wars.
Yeah.
I look
That's a
down,
good one.
I look over, Chewie, let's go!
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
He just wants Chewy. That's all.
If I had to pick one, I'll go next. I would go with Grand Theft Auto. That way, I could get all my aggression out, and I could go to like the strip club.
Kyle, we all know that you just want to bang the hookers in the car and then run them over and take your money back. That's all.
You know, sometimes that's what it takes.
So you don't lose anything.
All right. Cole Pringler, what do you got?
I mean, Star Wars, I guess, but a close second. I love the Mass Effect world.
Oh,
yeah.
hell yes. That'd be my next one.
Which one?
Mass Effect. That would be a pretty good game too.
That'd be amazing.
What about you?
Manson the Alien.
I would go with Call of Duty or some war game. I like those type of games. But thinking about it, like a Madden would be really cool too, because you're right in the middle of the sports game, and I'd be looking for Ray Lewis retires, so maybe someone else
Madden would
like
be
Patrick Willis.
exhausting.
Oh!
That would be
feel like-
exhausting. I'm like,
I feel like Call of Duty would be such a bad choice because then you're just like feeling like you're probably gonna have a heart attack because you really feel like you're about to die.
Yeah,
They're
But
shooting you
the
and
thing
you're
is, you die every 2 minutes.
you respawn.
You would hear me. Like, I would be sitting in my room and my dog would be freaking out because I'm just screaming like a girl because I'm
Yeah.
getting shot with a rocket or something, like an RPG. Oh my
man.
god.
And now, Polo, I know you don't game too much, but if you had to pick, what would you pick?
Well, my first instinct was Pokemon because that would be amazing.
Yes.
How do we not say that?
Pokemon. Catching
There you
My
go.
first
Virtual
answer to
reality.
anything involving gaming is Pokemon, so that was an easy one. But
Nice.
now that you mentioned Grand Theft Auto, that would be amazing.
Yeah,
that would be so much
awesome.
fun.
Yes.
I think
What was that one game we played again with the Sharks?
Depth.
Depth.
I'm not playing Depth.
I'm not playing Dead Virtual Reality.
I'm not trying to be in a virtual
Screw
world.
that.
I'm running away from a shark. That's not gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
But like she said, Pokemon, I think
Yes.
would be like if I can go back to when I was 10 years old and play virtual reality Pokemon. We're in Pokemon world. When you're 10 years old, you can leave home and become a Pokemon trainer and be on your own.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Oh my god. I would have.
guys, wasn't
What's that?
sorry, wasn't that one of the demos for one of the? I don't know if it was specifically PlayStation, but one of the demos for one of the virtual reality.
Yeah.
You were like in a
Was it?
first-person world, Pokemon world,
Yeah.
Was it?
and you were just like you were running around training stuff.
Yeah, that was
I actually just got goosebumps.
What?
What's that?
I actually just got goosebumps.
Oh yeah, I agree.
There were I forget what that console was called because I wrote about it on the site and that's what it was. They had Call of Duty and then they had Pokemon and something else, but that's how it was. It was like, but the thing about that was it was the graphics of Pokemon.
Yeah, okay.
You know, it was like 2D. It was like so it's not the same or the older Pokemons. But yeah, but like if they made like a 3D realistic version of Pokemon and then you're like and you're in that world.
That'd be amazing.
If
Yeah,
I
it
was
would be
10 years
amazing.
old, I never would have went to school. I would have never got a degree, and then I would have been fat.
You didn't get a degree anyway, Greg.
Yeah, I do.
A degree?
A high school diploma.
See, there's the answer.
All right, put me down, why don't you? Okay,
love you, Greg.
that's nice of
I love
you.
your
That's
hair.
right. I don't have a good degree either.
Me either. I don't know about you, but I don't think any of us have degrees.
Well,
I have
he
a
does.
degree. Yeah.
Go away.
Smart
Yeah.
guy.
Did you pick a game yet? What's your game? Donald?
Yeah, didn't I?
No.
Did you?
Anyways,
Halo?
Well, what would be your
Not
game?
Halo.
I'll go with the game. I'm gonna pick Dying Light, and I'm gonna be fighting zombies, making cool weapons the entire time, and then just I don't know. That's pretty much it.
But would you be limited to the game? Like, you gotta think about that when it gets to that point with virtual reality. With, like, a zombie survival game. Can I do whatever I want, or am I limited to it?
Yeah, I think the way the Sony, the Project Morpheus is designed is it's pretty much just another way to look at the game. There's nothing
True.
extra you can
Yeah,
do.
probably.
It's
Not yet, at least.
until they design an entire
Virtual
console.
Yeah, like a
You
dive
have to make
system.
a big world that's virtual
Yeah.
reality world, and then you get the console for that world. It's not like you get a console and you can play Call of Duty virtually.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's different. You're only going to be able to play as much as Call of Duty limits you to.
Right.
You got to
Right.
get a whole new thing built where an entire world is made.
Yeah, do you think it'll be like that, like a world, or do you think they'll you played those video games when you go to an arcade and you have the guns and you're shooting the screen and they kind of force you to go a certain route through the
Yeah.
city?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you think they'll allow you to just roam the city virtually?
I think eventually they'll open up. It'll
Yeah.
open up. I
Yeah.
think at first, I don't think it's going to be limited like that. It'll probably be limited to the game. Like anything
Yeah.
you can do in the game, you can do with the goggles. The goggles is just, instead of using your thumbsticks to move your screen,
Okay.
you're just probably just moving your head.
Actually, I
But-
read someone doing Assassin's Creed on it.
That would be
With
awesome.
virtual- They actually were testing
cool.
it out, and they said it was really fun. So
yeah.
That'd
Now,
be pretty good.
If I had to choose a game, honestly, like now that I really think about it, Eve Online would be a
Oh,
pretty
man.
awesome game.
yeah,
'Cause, I mean,
that'd be insane.
if any of you've ever played Eve, that game is literally like a second life when
Yeah.
you play it. Everything trains in real time. You don't actually play your character really, but I'm sure CCP would implement something like that to work with a VR helmet. Like
Yeah.
that'd be awesome to play. You'd be a space pirate going out. You know, like you literally do whatever you want in that game, pretty
Yeah.
much. So it'd be pretty badass to be a space pirate in real life.
I think any MMO really would be the ideal game for a virtual
course.
reality because of the
Of course,
fact that
right.
it's kind of never ending
Yeah.
and more things are added and it's a lot more free roam than anything else.
Mhm.
Really, that's MMO's got it, or Pokemon.
Yeah,
Pokemon's-
MMO is a
yeah.
Pokemon.
I think Pokemon's the win.
yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
definitely.
Pokemon takes the cake.
And it seems to be there's a large demand for this virtual reality. Like there's a lot of competitors getting involved. Like I heard HTC and Valve is combining to try to make
Really?
one.
Really,
Yeah.
I know that.
There's the Sony one. And then I'm sure everybody else is going to want to get in the game because it
Yeah.
seems to be with the future of
Well,
gaming.
Microsoft's gonna reveal something in the next month after Sony
There you
revealed
go.
it.
Yeah.
Of course,
See?
of course.
Yeah. Well, there's another thing that Donald really want to talk about, and that's the Machinima.
The Dragon Ball Z Light of Hope
Yeah, the
pilot.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, so I don't really know about it. But I love Dragon Ball Z.
It's fan made Dragon Ball Z thing, and it is what I'm not gonna say the name. You all know what I'm talking about when I refer to a live action Dragon Ball Z thing. I'm not gonna say the name because we do not
It's a
speak
movie
of it.
that shall not be spoken
Yes,
of.
we do not speak of it. It is exactly. This is a fan made thing, and it's already a million times better than that turd of a movie.
It's the
Hey,
one with the android,
I like
right?
that movie.
Yes. Get out. There's the door.
do you know-
I'm not even joking.
Do you know who plays the
I'm
two
gonna
characters in that movie? Two of the main characters from Shameless is like my favorite show, so
Okay,
I like that
anyway.
movie.
So,
I know
yeah.
what you're talking about. The guy who played Goku. Yeah.
Yeah, and the,
Well, he
and, the
sucked
girl
in
who
that
play,
movie,
and the
huh?
girl who plays Bulma, she's the main character in
Oh, really?
Shameless.
Well,
Yeah.
Screw it.
Okay,
So
go ahead
it's
with
like,
your.
It's about. I think this actual series itself is supposed to follow the life of Trunks when he's growing up, training with Gohan and
Yeah.
the androids, and it's pretty badass. Like obviously the effects could be better, but for what it's worth,
It was better
it
than
was
the movie's effects.
it was really good. Like, and it is a pilot, so obviously they're gonna it's really 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 well received already. So I would imagine they're gonna keep going with it, and I'm stoked to see something like that because that was badass.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I'm all down for anything Dragon Ball Z, honestly,
Of course.
because the weeks, or how often did episodes come out? Was it every week, or was it like
Yeah.
shorter than that?
Dragon Ball Z was a week, yeah.
Because I
Twice a
remember,
week even.
I think it was twice a week. Because I used to come home and I used to go to my neighbor's house, and then we watch the episode that was pretty much the same as last week,
they'd
where
have
they're
new
just yelling at
episodes.
each other, trying to kill each other with the same ball, and it's a lot of dialogue.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I couldn't get enough of it. But
Yeah,
it's a
of
lot of
course.
talking.
Yeah, they had new episodes after school, and I think they did like a late night
Yeah, I remember. I knew there was more than one in a week because I used to
Yeah.
watch a lot.
for sure.
Any of you guys see it?
Who's
in there?
you guys Dragon Ball Z fans?
Not as much as I
Polo
should.
shaking head.
Yeah, they don't know.
Alright. Well, fine. Okay.
Different times.
Different.
Different.
I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. Did you see the new movie that they're coming out with?
The one with Frieza and Evil Goku.
Yeah, the resurrection of Frieza.
Yeah, I
Yes.
can't wait. I
That's-
read the
that's
first
awesome.
chapter of a manga for that actually.
I had no
Pretty
idea,
awesome.
and I love Frieza, so
Have
that's
you
pretty
seen
cool.
Battle of the Gods?
No,
You gotta see that because it's canon.
This guy. You know, I love everything Dragon Ball Z, and you ain't seen. Dude, we saw that in theaters.
hey,
That was
hey,
good. That was
hey!
good times.
I shook Goku's hand in real life. I'm good. I'm
I
as good
got
as a
this
fan's
signed
gonna
by
get.
Goku.
I was
okay?
there.
You were there.
We were in there.
We were all.
I met Goku. It's better than most people. We're done with that.
Nerd rage. Nerd rage.
I've lived my life.
Well, all right. So Friday the 13th is coming up.
Yeah.
The second month in a row. So we are going to talk about our favorite horror movies and why they're the best horror movies, and let's argue about it. Okay.
Oh, I won't win. I just love my movie.
Before we get into anything, all right. I know that Kyle has the best
Oh yeah.
horror movie of all time.
He's gonna go last.
Okay,
I'm gonna
we'll
go
save
last?
we'll,
Yes.
we'll save Kyle
Best
for
for
last
last?
then, so we
Okay.
can beat everybody else.
All right.
All right. So who wants to go first? Just start talking.
I
There you
gotta go. You know, I'm a sci-fi guy to the core, so I gotta go Alien.
Yeah,
That
Okay.
stuff was
Yes.
scary. Oh man.
Actually do
And then it's like, it's, you know, just the first one, because the second one was like an action movie. Like an
yeah.
action movie. But the first one was horror movie. You don't know what's going on. You know where the alien's at. You got a motion detector that's got a little blip. Okay?
Yeah.
And then if the alien bleeds acid,
Yeah.
man, and it's baby, grab onto your face.
It is
Yeah.
pretty horrifying.
And then it pops out of your chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yes,
horrifying.
and then bad, horrible stuff happens.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
That's a pretty good one. All right.
Solid
Definitely,
choice.
definitely.
Who else got one? Who's got a good horror movie? Anyone?
Anyone else up there on the Nug Cam?
I can see.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
All right,
Let's go, Laura. Be scary.
Polo, damn it.
Polo,
Get
be
it
scary.
right.
Be scary.
You're revealing my secret identity.
Polo.
My favorite, I like the old ones. My favorite is Night of the Living Dead. And I'm really sick because I find it hilarious the whole way through, but especially at the end when he pokes up and gets shot, I find it hilarious. It's very scary maybe, but it's one of my favorite movies.
As long as it's classified as a horror movie, it's a
Yeah,
horror
for
movie.
sure.
It's a Friday the 13th movie. It's a Halloween movie you'd watch on Halloween.
Yes, yes.
All right, Cole, go ahead.
I was going to say The Ring scared the shit out of me.
It was pretty
Yeah.
good.
I don't
that
know,
one
I
was
think
pretty-
It might have been, looking back on it, I don't think it was that scary, but I think it was just the atmosphere. If you ever, one thing to never do is watch a horror movie with nothing behind you. Like, you ever watch, say you're sitting in like a recliner or something like that, and there's just dead space behind you during the movie. It's
Yeah.
fucking terrifying. But your back to the wall, or else it just amplifies everything.
Yeah.
I tell you, I saw the trailer of that movie and it horrified me. That's why I didn't
Yeah,
see
it
the
was-
movie.
It was pretty creepy.
They did a good job in that movie too with a lot of the subtleties that most people don't realize with horror movies, like the color schemes of the camera shots were
Yeah.
all like very dull and gray. And,
Yeah.
and they do a very good job, I think, of bringing you into that.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
that-
It was pretty creepy. when
Ring
I
was
watched it.
definitely like yeah, it was just one of those movies. Like it literally just terrified the hell out of you because you see this girl. It's like one of those movies where you see the bad thing and you know there's nothing you can do to stop it from coming to the screen, and you're just like, no. Like, you know what I'm saying?
All right, what about you, John? What's your favorite?
Well, I'm gonna go traditional. Like it's a toss up, but I'm gonna just pick Freddy because you know I remember he's probably the first horror movie that I remember, and I was eating Oreos and I ended up throwing them up everywhere because Freddy just scares the crap out of me.
Which one specifically?
I believe the third Freddy.
What happened?
It's just difficult. I think just Freddy in general, the idea of the dreaming, because you're gonna go to sleep.
Yeah.
Eventually, you're gonna fall asleep, and then you can't avoid Freddy. Like, he's gonna get you.
Yeah.
So you have to face him, and you know, that's terrifying. The rest of the villains, it seems like there might be a way where I could get away, or fly away.
Yeah.
Get some way. But
I've had plenty of nightmare of Freddy growing up. But what about you, Donald? What's your favorite?
Now, I have, there are two up there for me. But god damn it. I just gotta go with the one I like better. 28 Days Later.
Okay.
It is more action than horror, but it's a zombie movie.
Yeah.
And I just loved it. It was awesome. It's a really well done movie. But I do have to say, The Lady in Black freaked me the fuck out. That.
I didn't see that.
Yes, that was the one with Harry Potter in it. And that movie.
Women in Black?
What's up?
Women in Black?
Yeah, that. I'm sorry.
That one made me jump a lot.
That freaked me out because a lot of it was where you see it, it's there, and there's nothing you can do to stop it from getting to the damn camera, and you're just like, just stay there. It was, that one was,
I got it right there.
What's that one movie that everybody was freaking out about with that devil face looking guy that just came out a few years ago?
Insidious?
Yeah, I'm just really happy you guys didn't pick that movie because I
sucked.
thought that movie sucked. But everybody's like, "Oh my god, you see that face? It was so creepy." I hated that. I thought it was dumb.
Yeah.
But
I'm kind of surprised no one picked Paranormal Activity.
yeah, me too. I liked the first one,
yes.
and that was it. After that, I didn't like them anymore. They were kind of just repetitive and dumb.
Okay, the third one, man, when they added that effect where they put the camera on that fan that rotated left and right,
Yeah.
and they always had something going on just outside of the camera, and it was just turning away just as something was happening.
Yeah.
I thought that was a really scary effect.
Yeah.
That
cool.
you'd be leaving, you couldn't see what was happening, and then you kind of come back and kind of see it a few seconds later. It's just a really good effect for the movie, I thought.
They did some good stuff, in the, I forget which one it was, when they set up the Xbox Kinect to shoot out the lasers or whatever. I forget what it is, but it's the motion. You can display the motion sensor lasers at night, and it shows all the green dots across the entire room. And they put that in one of the movies. I forget which one it was. I think it was the most recent one, and that I like that effect too. They did some cool stuff in those movies, but I just felt like they were repetitive.
It was overdone. They rode the hype. They rode the...
Which anybody would have done, honestly. They
especially
made all that money.
They're done with such a low budget.
Yeah, and they make all that money. I'm going to ride it out too. But for my movie, I'm going to have to go with the one movie that terrified my childhood and changed the way that I went to the bathroom forever. I'm going to have to go with The Shining, with Jack Nicholson. Specifically the one scene, where that kid goes into the room of the house, goes into the bathroom and opens up that shower curtain. You got this big green blob of a lady sitting in the tub, and then walks towards him to the door, and whatever, doesn't show what happens after that, but he has kiss marks all over his face. I could not stop. Every time I went to the bathroom, I ran in there and I slapped open the shower curtain every single time to make sure she wasn't in there. And I did that till I was probably 12, 13 years old. And I still do it sometimes because that terrified me. And that's just a classic, Yeah. That's my favorite of all time. But Kyle's got the winner.
The best one.
Kyle for the win.
I'm gonna have to go with Twilight because those sparkling vampires. Shivers, man.
For real. And have you ever tried to clean glitter off a carpet or anything?
It's terrible.
It's terrifying.
No, but actually though, I do have one that I remember when I was a child as well. This old horror movie. I don't know if any of you've seen it, called Pumpkinhead.
I know Pumpkinhead.
definitely
I
heard
didn't
it.
see the movie,
I've
but I know
heard it.
I
Pumpkinhead.
remember watching that over my friend's house in broad daylight and running out of the house. I was like, forget this, man. I'm not a fan of horror films.
Yeah.
And ever since that day, I am not a fan of horror films.
I don't see horror films anymore because of the fact that none of them scare me anymore. Like I think it's either because I'm getting older, or maybe because I spend the entire movie like bracing myself, and I'm like, no, something's gonna happen, and then something does happen, so I'm not scared. You know, that's probably why I don't enjoy them really. The last scary movie that I saw that really kind of like bothered me a little bit was Strangers, because of the fact that it was a true story.
I never saw that one.
It was a true story, and it was just creepy that they were standing out through the entire. The way it was shot was creepy, but like that's all it was creepy. I never jumped out of my seat.
You ever seen the Poughkeepsie tapes?
No.
That I actually saw.
That was weird.
That was based off a real guy that they never caught.
I actually want to change my answer right now from The Shining to oh my God, what's that movie where it's like the big movie that was filmed on the camera where they're in the woods.
Blair Witch
Project. Oh my God.
Yeah,
How creepy was that
I
at the
never
end of the
saw that
movie
movie.
when they're standing in the corners, just looking in the corners?
I didn't see that.
I saw it. It was.
I got
it
a
was
funny
freaky.
story. I got a funny story about Blair Witch Project.
Okay.
I saw that with a buddy in the theaters opening night. I was like, yeah, let's go see it. We left. We were like, oh, that was scary. As we're driving away from the theaters, there was a blackout. And so it was at night.
Oh,
all the lights went out. I'm driving like, oh, what am I doing?
You know what did scare me? One time, me and Donald went to go see this movie called One Missed Call.
Oh
And
my God!
As we were walking out of the theater, our friend Julie screwed with us and she started playing the ringtone from the movie. Like her phone was ringing. And that was the cue that someone was gonna die. I literally flipped the shit. I was like,
I really think. What's that?
Have any of you guys watched Marble Hornets on YouTube? I know it's not a movie, but it's horror and it's terrifying.
I've never seen it.
No.
What is it about?
It's a Slenderman thing. It's Slenderman.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay,
But
yeah.
it's done in a series, like it's real, and it's done in a series of videos as if they've been doing their kind of college assignment. And you see him in the background, and there's quite a few that there's no reaction because no one else has seen him, but you see him standing off in the background or behind some blinds, and it's terrifying. So I watched all of these for like an hour one night, and then I went to my friend's house, and I don't know if you know, but the Slenderman symbol, the circle with the cross through it, it features really prominently in Marble Hornets. So there were some roadworks outside of my house, and it was like chalked all over the pavement, that exact symbol, and I nearly died.
Oh no.
What about horror video games? Have you ever played a game that's like terrified you?
Nope.
Never
touched one.
Oh, you haven't touched them.
Survivors was a funny one though.
Survivors?
That one freaked me out.
I never played that.
It was like, it jumped on along with the Slenderman craze, like that game.
Yeah.
And it was basically a version of Slenderman, only you can play it with 4 people. And instead of Slenderman, it was a wolf. It was a werewolf.
Wow.
But it was different where you wouldn't just turn around and see him and be scared and run. It's like you'd walk, right? And all of a sudden you'd see the red eyes, and as soon as you saw the red eyes, you would know. And your screen turns red and it screams like, ah! And you're just like, oh my God! It's like, we have a video of that on our YouTube somewhere.
I will
of us
correct
playing
myself.
that.
I will say depth.
That scares you from being a shark. That's not a horror game.
You're gonna get eaten by a shark. Come on, you're a diver.
That's scary.
That scared the hell out of me.
I think it's got to be one of the Resident Evils that's probably the scariest I've played back in the day when you used to turn off the lights and play Resident Evil at night. That was pretty creepy, but besides that, there hasn't been too many games except when I'm drunk when I was playing Evil Within.
Evil Within, yeah.
And then that spider chick comes out and you can't kill her. She's always right behind you. That was pretty scary, but besides that, no, I don't. The games aren't on par, I don't think, with that.
There is one game for regular Nintendo, throwback, where it was Friday the 13th and it was Jason, and you would go around and they had this creepy theme music, and then you'd get into these houses, and you'd have to find Jason to kill him, but I never was able to kill him, but you'd go through the houses, and sometimes he wouldn't be in the house, and then sometimes he would be, and you'd turn the corner, and it was like different rooms that you would turn in, and then every once in a while he would be in that room, and you'd never expect it because you're so used to turning and him not being there that he'd be there, and he'd be like, "Dun!" and the music would come on, and you would I'd get scared every time. I'd be like, "Ah!"
Classic games.
Any of you guys got any?
You guys play any horror games?
Did any of my PS4 bros play PT?
Which games?
PT.
Never
it was
played
that it was like it's a playable teaser for the new Silent Hill.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I didn't touch that. I
That
probably never will.
Just watching that made me shit my pants.
I don't even know what it is.
I will
Daryl
watch
Dixon
it
did
burn
that,
on
right?
fire.
The internet was just a buzz with it when it came out, and you couldn't turn on YouTube without seeing a Let's Play of it, and it's just terrifying. Like,
I have seen a Let's Play, and I was like, nope.
So you haven't seen it?
I don't know what it is.
It's Silent Hill, right?
Yeah, I know Silent Hill.
Yeah, it's a playable teaser for the new Silent Hill, and it's literally it fucks with your head. It's that kind of horror. It's like you're literally walking around the same hallway over and over and over again, and things just start changing, and it just starts fucking with you, and you're just like, what do I do? Like you walk in this bathroom, you find a fetus in the sink crying, you're like, what the fuck is going on? Like, it
sounds like a game I don't want to play.
Messes with your head.
Exactly.
It's good.
I'm not paying $50 for that.
I'll stick to Destiny and other games. It's not gonna give me nightmares.
Anyone else up there? Nugland?
Mine was kind of like not really. I mean, Left 4 Dead for me, but that was like it's more of action than straight up horror.
Mm-hmm.
But I swear, the first time I saw a witch just sitting there crying, and I was like, okay, well, I guess you're a zombie, so I'm gonna kill you. And then I start shooting, and she gets up, and it goes badly for me.
Yeah.
I'm running away screaming in the game and in real life. So.
Yeah, I remember we modded that game. We played it with a bunch of mods, and whenever you'd see the witch, I think she yelled chocolate from SpongeBob. She's like, chocolate!
Brilliant.
What about you, Polo? Nothing?
Pokemon's not that scary.
Okay, alright.
Slenderman?
Okay, so you're
What about-
gonna say Saffron City, Sabrina, fighting Haunter for the gym badge is not scary? 'Cause that's pretty scary.
You know,
The Ghost Temple.
No.
you know what is scary? When you accidentally use your Master Ball on a Pikachu or something.
That's
shit.
horrifying!
That
Holy
is scary.
Oh.
A
Isn't that more
Caterpie!
heartbreak than scary?
Well, I ran away screaming, so.
I forget which game it was, though. They had the tower. It was like the Haunted Tower and the Cubone with the...
Yeah,
Cubone's mother or
Creepy.
something. I don't know.
That's
That was
kind
one
of
of the
creepy.
first ones.
that's all. That's most of them. That's
Silver or something? Silver and gold?
It's no, it's not a lot of them. It's the tower is called. I don't know.
I know exactly what you're
It's in
talking about.
Lavender Town. That's
yeah.
all I know. It's in
Yeah,
Lavender
yeah,
Town. I don't know
something
what
like
it's called, but yeah. But I think that's pretty much it. I think we're good. You know.
Is it?
You guys anything else you guys want to talk about? Any big news? Anything you
You
want to
guys have anything
discuss?
else that we missed?
Supergirl looking
Oh,
pretty good in
Supergirl.
that costume.
Supergirl.
Oh yeah.
Here we
Was
go.
that me? Was that me? I think it was me.
I didn't get a chance to look at it yet. Who's it played by? Who's she played by?
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know
I
her
remember.
name, to be honest. I don't.
There's something else. I saw it today. I caught a glimpse of it, and I can't remember what it was, and it's pissing me off because I wanted to talk about it the whole entire time, and I literally just forgot.
She's cute. I saw a picture of her, but
Yeah, I saw-
she does look like she has a very soft look to her.
Yeah.
So I wasn't sure. I remember.
It's a
Least-
trap, though.
Yeah.
You're underestimating
Maybe.
her.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm doing. I'm underestimating her.
I remember the kid from Bates Motel, Freddie Highmore.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff going around about him playing Spider-Man.
No.
Him as Spider-Man?
No, I don't think so.
I don't
like
that.
someone mentioned something about his audition tape. I can't find it.
That's Charlie from the Chocolate Factory, right?
Is it?
I'm pretty sure that's Charlie in the Chocolate
Holy
Factory.
shit! It's Charlie the Chocolate Factory.
I don't want Charlie to be my Spider-Man.
No,
okay. No.
No.
I'd rather you bring back Tobey Maguire than bring him in.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Is that true? Is that what they're talking about?
It's not a. Someone asked him if he wanted to play Spider-Man. Apparently, according to whoever, like,
well, who would say no if you got asked to play?
Of course, I play Spider-Man.
Yeah, it was like, but I saw. Because this is what set me off, is I went looking for the video. Someone said, because I saw it on Facebook, one of those news sites, like, have you seen the audition tape? It's great. I can't find the audition tape anywhere. So I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to say no because I hate that show. And I just don't like, he just does not seem like a good...
I don't want Charlie to be shooting chocolate at me as Spider-Man.
Any of you guys know who I'm talking about?
Yeah. But I don't think this at this point, listening to rumors it's not viable. Have you heard the amount of actresses who have been asked if they're going to be Captain Marvel? Every actress who's ever had blonde hair ever has been asked if she's going to be Captain Marvel.
I still think it should be Katie Sackhoff from Battlestar Galactica.
I vote Katie Sackhoff, or what's her name from Game of Thrones, who was also in Hunger Games? What's her name?
Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, the girl. I know what you're talking about.
You know,
the girl in the Lannister castle who was married to Joffrey, right?
Oh, the chick who has the head shaved.
The Tywins, not
Who's in Suicide Squad?
No. She is. I know who you're talking about. I don't know the name. I'm mad I can't think about it.
I can't remember her name, but she'd be good. She'd be really
she'd be pretty good.
She has the eyes like real far apart, right?
That's like my mental image of Carol Danvers, so I'd be okay with that.
I like her though.
Younger.
I like her though. She's a pretty good actress. I think I would like her. I'd like her.
Yeah, I can see it.
That's right. She was in Hunger Games. I forgot.
Yep.
Yeah. I completely forgot. I don't know why I said Jennifer Lawrence when she's not in Game of Thrones. That's what I'm talking about. But
Jon Snowing it up in here.
If she was on Game of Thrones, she wouldn't have had to worry about those nude pics leaking.
Good point. But I think that just about does it for the second episode of Nerd Underground Show. And thanks for watching. And I'm Greg,
John,
Kyle,
Donald, and
Chris.
Chris Cole. Polo, thank you for joining us.
Yes,
And the next week we're gonna have new cameras, new angles, a new studio. It's gonna be a lot more elaborate. It's just the last time we're gonna be all confined.
last time we're gonna have to deal with this stupid camera.
Yeah, we're gonna be all these. It'll be nice. So thank you.
Check out the website nerdunderground.net. Like, subscribe.
And we're also gonna be putting out the audio too on iTunes and
when we figure out how to do it.
Once we figure out
how to do it.
Technology.
Slice it up.
But all that's gonna be out there too, and we'll see you next time.
All right.
Thank you.